Hey everybody, this is Matt from Android Police here, playing a game called Iron Jack 2. I'm just going to be reviewing this very quickly. As you can see, Iron Jack 2 is basically a platformer. You can see my guy running around there down at the bottom. And the idea is that I'm going to be collecting a number of energy particles in order to clear the level and exit it. I just ran into one of the many physics objects that are present in this game, and as you can see, I'm just collecting some points here. Just trying to avoid some of these UFOs in order to get them. I have a health meter that's decreasing rapidly and I just died. I'm just going to retry this and give it a proper go around here. As the game is free, you're going to see a lot of ads, as you just saw. I'm going to try again here. I'm going to switch my weapon though to a nuke, which I believe is... I don't actually have access to any of those weapons at the moment. See, this is the confusing thing. This is what I'm going to start off this review by criticizing, is that some things like that physics object that was just flailing around randomly, no idea what it was really supposed to do. I can break down other physics objects, like I just broke down that this barrier. I'm going to use my weapon again in order to kind of jumble around some of the physics objects. The thing I don't really like about this is that sometimes these physics objects just kind of stick there, and I can't get that that energy blob now because happened to fall in a bad way. And since I can't change my weapon at the moment, because I believe I've ran out of items. You can only use a certain amount of weapons per level. I can't get it now, which sucks. My point is that all physics objects in this game don't work the same way. Let's see if I can go underneath it, maybe. These UFOs are going to try to kill me now. And my weapon doesn't refresh fast enough. So let's go to an earlier level. Another ad. As I was saying, what I don't particularly like about this game is that some of the physics objects, even though they're bigger and they should act more differently, they don't. Everything just really has the same weight. And in some levels like this one, you can really just power through any obstacles that are in your path, and then just kind of, it's not really particularly challenging. So I'm going to go around the top of this chain here. Actually, it doesn't look like I can do that, and I somehow died up there. So let's retry again, shall we? Maybe I'm just really bad at this game, but I find that since there's a lack of kind of evidence of like what you can do in this game, it's really hard to have a consistent experience. For like example, I can fly through that chain. I didn't know I could. So I'm going to run through a couple traps here and just pretty much just power through all these obstacles. Some turrets are going to fire at me. I don't even know if I can go through certain parts of the level. Again, chain, I can just fly right through it. And I've created I've finished the level. Another ad. I'm going to get some stars here based on how long it took me to create the finish the level, how much life I had. I had a 3-star rating that you could see before. So I guess my main criticism here is that despite the game looking good, it has a problem in that it's very visually busy and it's really hard to tell what's just kind of for flair and what actually has a point in the game. As I said, like, I'm going to play this level again. Again, physical object is just going to fall on my head there. I didn't know I can fly through that chain, and certain other things like UFOs really kind of hard to tell, like where they're going, what they're trying to do, if they can damage you, that kind of thing. So it's just a very kind of inconsistent gaming experience. I find that the controls are good. The controls are responsive and do what they need to, but everything else is just very confusing to kind of get a hold of, and isn't really that fun. Let's put it that way. If you're watching this, you're probably seeing the rest of my text review, so you can check that out as well. But if you want to find out more Android articles, reviews, that kind of thing, check out androidpolice.com. Have a great night, ladies and gentlemen.